Well, hello out there, folks. And it looks like I'm live anyway. Hope so. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see the dang comments. So anyway, I see I got a viewer, but I don't know if I can see the frickin' comments or not. And it's kind of doing some weird stuff. So let me try this. I'm going to try to restart. There. Okay. Well, I guess it's just going to be that way. Anyway, so I'm up here on the Missouri Pacific Bike Trail, and I'm going to run this from right where I'm at right now. This is just before 48th Street, and I'm going to roll down to 27th Street. And the Mopac Trail was originally, as the name suggests, Mopac, which is short for Missouri Pacific. This was used to be the Missouri Pacific Railroad that went through Lincoln from west to east, east to west, whichever way you want to look at it. This particular line actually ended major traffic after a storm hit, and it caused a bridge to get flooded out to the east of Lincoln. And that was a main line between a couple of businesses that were out there, and that ended, and they ended up having to go around a different way. And the cost to replace the bridge was just too much, so they just started slowly abandoning the lines. And I think the last train that rolled through here was, sometime in the early 80s, I guess. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to be going up this one to 27th Street. And so you can see what that is. Now this bridge that I'm going to be coming up on here very shortly is one of the original railroad bridges. And it was repurposed and redesigned and reworked and changed from a railroad bridge to this one that's got wood slats that go across. So it get a little noisy when I go across it here in just a second. But I'm really looking forward to doing some of these trips in the summertime when it's a lot nicer out. And what you're seeing right now will be lots more green here. We're going to get a little out. And that was going across 48th Street. And again, this is another wide trail, so that you can actually ride. You know, I'm being on this trike, I'm wider than a regular bicycle. Coming up on some people here. On your left. And there's some cross streets up here. Now, these are just like it used to be for the trains when the trains were here. Of course, we don't have any ringing lights or anything for cycles approaching. But this was just directly converted over from the Missouri Pacific. And it is kind of, if you take note of how quiet it is, and we're in the middle of the city, it's still pretty quiet. you still get a lot of the sounds and the smells of the kind of wooded areas. And this time of year, you can smell a lot of fireplaces burning, which I've always liked that. This is 40th Street. We've gone 8 blocks just that fast, or I've gone 8 blocks just that fast. Guess I shouldn't use the term we, because you guys aren't really here. So using the we thing is kind of a strange thing to use, I guess. Again, this is pretty much how the railroad came through. I think they actually went to the neighbors in regards to when the railroad pulled out to see if the people wanted to purchase the land back from the railroads, and they opted to let it alone and let the city take over and turn it into one of the many bike trails here in Lincoln. It used to be railroad. That's one of the right there on the right. That business there is a wood distributor, and the railroad used to service them and drop off wood products and for them to resell. And that business is still going strong after all these years. I think it's been there for, in this general vicinity for about 100 years. Coming up here onto 33rd Street. You can see that building in front of me here. That's a place called City Impact, and they do take care of a lot of the low-income housing that people rent here in town, and they do a good job. Keep busy. Not see the light? There's a button there for a flashing light, and people are actually supposed to stop if they see somebody there. But yeah, like a lot of morons, people don't pay attention to it. That's why I have to watch the traffic. That's why I wear a helmet. I've been hit by a car. It's not fun. It's not a t-shirt I would recommend for anyone. It's not a good time. And the homes on the right here are some of those low-income homes that are run by the City Impact Organization. They're nice places. They're pretty new. We're actually kind of off of the railroad part of the Missouri Pacific. This is an added bike trail because those houses are on the old railroad right of way. So I'm running parallel with that right now. And community garden off to the left. I have a few of those in town. And then here's where this cuts back. And we get back onto where this was actually the Missouri Pacific Railroad. And then right up here is 27th Street. Believe it or not, we're already there. And the bridge that's here now was not here. Bridge that's in front of us right now. This was not here when Missouri Pacific was here. The railroad actually ran right across 27th Street with the lights and the gates and the whole bit. This was not a bridge, railroad bridge. This was added specifically for the bike trail. I don't know what the cost was. And I'm going across this because I need to be on the other side, 27th Street. And swing around this way. And that is the Missouri Pacific Trail from 48th to 27th. I sure hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll catch you guys later. I can't figure out how to stop the stream. Oh, do it this way, I reckon. Daytona 500. No, it's not the Daytona 500. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.